What's going on, YouTube? This is part of the new series where we're breaking down players who I think have potential to break out in the NFL, whether they're part of this draft class or they're part of past draft classes, undrafted, wherever. If you have a player who you want to be broken down, make sure to comment down below so I can see that, get to it. Today we're talking about Laviska Shenault, wide receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was drafted by the Jags, and I love Laviska Shenault because he's physical, and I know this sounds funny, but he can catch. You know, lots of receivers have problems with consistently catching the ball. He is a guy who has great hands, who catches away from his body consistently. He did suffer from some inconsistent quarterback play while at Colorado. Steven Montez, not my favorite quarterback ever. I will say that. I mean, just watching him, he just feels so mediocre. But this isn't about Montez. This is about Laviska Shenault, a guy who can really do it all. He can play the X, the Z. I love to see him as a slot receiver because of his yards after catch ability, because he's so physical. He's hard to take down. He fights for the ball. Durability is an issue. That's probably the main issue for Laviska Shenault. And some people point out that his route running skills aren't the greatest, but in general, route running isn't something that college wide receivers are the greatest at just because of how college offenses are. So while I do know that route running is a problem for him, I do think that he can evolve and practice that at the next level. He had 1,900 reception yards, 10 touchdowns. Another thing that I like about him that really shows out who he is the Wildcat. What you're watching right here, right now, just look how fast he is, making the reads, cutting, breaking some arm tackles, and fighting for the extra yardage. I love Laviska Shenault. Now, am I saying that they're going to use the Wildcat in the NFL with Laviska Shenault? Probably not. But it does show what he can do. Again, the durability is an issue. I mean, he was the focal point of this offense. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind that he was the guy for Colorado for basically the past 2 years. So everybody was keyed on to him. So for him to make these plays, to me, is just incredible. He did run a 4.58 40-yard dash, which is kind of a knock on him, but again, part of that is due to his injuries. He just has surgery, but I think he's faster than his 40 time. And if you watch him, especially when he runs the Wildcat plays, he can do a lot of things that you like that can be used at the next level. And this game is against Air Force, Colorado versus Air Force. They did lose, it looks like, but honestly, I do think that he will be a winner in the National Football League just because of all the great things that he can do. If injuries don't hold him back, I don't think anything will, because, I mean, Laviska Shenault is a real playmaker. Let me know what you think down below and comment down the players who you would like to see in the next video. Thanks for watching the EndZone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.